The fuck?
I need an adult. Ew. No, yes.
What?
Oh, are we starting?
Now.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to another episode of Two Dumb Bitches.
I'm Lucy.
I'm Sienna.
And we're the dumb bitches.
I never know where to go after we say hello.
I don't know. How was your week? Fine.
Yeah? I'm like, good. How was your week?
So good.
Yeah. I did actually read something though
Okay.
that I've been saving for you
Okay.
because I wanted to read it to you with no context
Okay.
and just get your like raw opinion
Okay.
on it. So
Blind react.
Blind react.
Oh.
I feel like I just gave you context with that. If you're over 26, go for younger women. 28, sorry. If you're over 28, go for younger women. Not to control them, but because women your age are drained. They've given too much, felt too much, lost too much.
Have they?
Hold on, I'm not done. Now they don't love, they negotiate. They don't feel, they calculate. Younger women still have softness, curiosity, and spark. Older ones have walls. It's not about age, it's about energy.
Ew. Who the fuck wrote that?
I don't know. It was on Facebook. I think it was one of my friends on Facebook shared it. I'm pretty sure we're not friends anymore on Facebook. I was like,
I wouldn't be.
I literally saw it and I was like,
Who the
what?
fuck? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Okay, there's a lot of things about this. Go ahead. Tell me your thoughts and then I'll tell you mine.
Okay, if we're so broken and run down and unable to love, who the fuck do you think did that?
Thank you. Exactly my thought. Exactly my thought. So you want to go pick a younger woman
Who you haven't gotten to damage yet.
so that you can be the one to damage her instead of taking a woman who has been broken and taught that love is
That men suck.
yes, that you can't be open and like trust someone and go, let me show you why you're wrong.
Uh-huh.
Let me show you that like love is a good thing. Let me fix you.
The audacity.
I know.
I mean, it's just like the whole like go after virgins thing, because if they're not virgins, then they're used up and gross.
Oh my gosh. Which is so insane to me. So insane to me.
You want to be the one to break us.
Yes. And then you're going to dump whoever
After she's broken.
and go, well, now nobody can have you. I had you for a night. And now nobody can have you because you're damaged goods. And then at the very end, the phrase that says it's not about age, it's about energy. First of all, you quite literally did just say pick the age.
Yes.
Because there are women who
Literally,
are
you
28
gave-
and older.
You
who are
gave a
fine.
number.
Yes. You know what? But I think that was like a more hidden way of saying it's not creepy for older men to go for younger women.
They're just softer.
They're
and-
just like Demi Lovato
Oh,
and her relationship with what's his butt.
Fez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wilmer Valderrama.
that's his name. He was 29 while she was 17, I think.
That's gross.
It's so gross. It's so gross. So you took, now listen, I know she had her own issues. She was
Mhm.
already broken from her family life and her
let's be
growing
honest.
up.
All child celebrities
yes,
are,
yes,
and that's
Um,
not their fault.
no. But she was already messed up from all of these things. But instead of building her up and or just like finding a woman his own age, but
Right.
Whatever. He took a 17-year-old who was already broken and broke her even more.
Yeah. Like she was already shattered on the ground. He just kind of ground her into powder.
Yes. He just kicked her around some more.
Yeah.
I don't understand. And Lucy, the comments, I was so hopeful that the comments were going to be like, this is a wild thing to say. All of them were like, this is so true. Couldn't agree more. Wow, thanks for having the courage to say what other people won't.
There's plenty of people saying that shit.
Yeah.
These are the men who, back in the 50s and shit, would just mysteriously disappear because the women couldn't divorce them.
So they'd
kill them.
Yeah.
Like, that's part of the whole rhetoric behind, like, witches and, like, medicine women and stuff is because they would secretly supply people with poison.
Nice. Good, because that's actually insane.
Yeah.
That's actually insane. And this, I just feel like, goes further into the male loneliness epidemic.
Yes.
Which I know we just talked about.
You're lonely because you're a piece of shit.
Yes.
Maybe step up.
Maybe instead of viewing women as this thing that you have to conquer, and I don't know.
I just watched a TikTok, actually, and it's by, I think she's like a therapist or a psychologist or something. But she was talking about how society conditions men to be this way. And it's because, like, their whole lives they're not told what a man should look like. They're told not to be a woman. So don't be emotional. Don't be soft. Don't be empathetic. Be a man. And so they're conditioned the entire time that they're growing up to hate these traits. And then when
so they hate women.
Yeah. When they're adults, they don't like women. They're conditioned to hate women.
I was talking to someone and we were talking about why it is that men will quickly jump to being dismissive and rude to a woman. Whereas when it's a man, it's like automatic respect, right? And they'll listen to what they have to say. And what he told me was basically, men are, how do I phrase this? Men are stronger. They are biologically.
Sure.
Not every man is stronger than every woman, but biologically men are stronger than women. And they have run the world for so long that subconsciously, when they're speaking to a woman, in their brain, a woman is not a threat.
Yes.
If they wanted to,
they could kill you.
They could kill you in an instance.
Yes.
In an instant.
Yes.
So why do you have to be respectful and kind to somebody that you could kill instantly if you wanted to? Whereas a man, it's not going to be that easy.
No. And
so it's just a subconscious thing. And I that might not be, gospel or whatever, but
it tracks,
makes sense.
It tracks with this whole rhetoric about empathy. The empathy is a weakness. Because, I mean, it's the same thought process. Why should I give a shit about a tiny little rabbit?
Right.
That I can crush in my hand.
Yes.
Whereas empathy is going, I know how it feels to be the rabbit.
Yes. Or maybe even if I don't know how it feels to be the rabbit, I can imagine it.
I can imagine.
Yeah. I wouldn't like it if it were happening to me.
Right.
Yeah. That just, look, I'm not a man hater, but I'm not a man liker either.
No.
Well, it depends on the man.
Well, I think it has a lot to do with how society has shaped that man.
Well, and here's the thing is when I first meet a man, I'm going to be more reserved.
Yeah.
I'm going to be
Because
that cold person because I've been shaped to be that way. If men were not historically, but, kind of
yeah,
better to women,
in your history.
then I wouldn't have learned to have my walls up around men.
That I need to be afraid.
Yes.
That I need to be wary.
That I need to be ready to negotiate. Because if anything, you know what? I kind of have been taught that most men don't love their significant other.
No.
I don't want to say most. A lot of
Too
men. Too many. Don't actually love their significant other. They're with that person out of
societal expectation.
Yes.
Or
and to make their own lives easier.
Yes.
But not because they actually love that person.
Yes. Well, I mean, they've done statistics. A married man statistically lives a lot longer than an unmarried man, but a married woman
lives
less.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that at all. And there are a lot of relationships that are genuinely good.
Yeah.
But there's just a lot of
there are too many that aren't.
Yes. And instead of going, hey, maybe we should fix ourselves and not be the fucking problem.
Yeah, maybe we're the problem.
Right. They're going, easy fix. Date younger women.
Yeah, they
date
don't
women that haven't been broken yet. That way you can be the one to break them.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that post and I just was.
Well, and I mean that's why you see it, and you see it more with celebrities and stuff, but these 50, 60-year-old men who
who broke my fucking heart?
Huh?
Leonardo DiCaprio pulling that shit.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I loved that man.
I mean, even John Cena.
Not John Cena.
Yeah. He's, I think, 48 now, and his wife is 36.
Well.
And that's not as bad, but that's still over a 10-year difference.
But he's also married to her.
Yeah.
I gotta give him props for that, which I shouldn't, because that's so bare minimum. Wow. He married her.
Way to commit.
But Leo.
Yeah.
It's and what's the age? There is
a cutoff
that he breaks up with everyone.
Yes.
And then he goes and it's 22 to 25 or something. And then as soon as they hit 25.
Why do you even want to be with someone? That's a baby.
That's a child.
That's a baby.
That is a child.
They're babies.
Well, and the thing is that it's not even, the thing that kills me is that it's not even I want my women to be 10 years younger than me. It's he keeps getting older.
They could be his grandchildren.
Oh. It was Taylor Swift.
What?
I'm about to quote Taylor Swift. She has, it's a 12-minute version of All Too Well.
Okay.
And that was one of the songs that when I was listening, look, I'm not a Swiftie. I know you know this. I'm not a Swiftie. I don't hate Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to skip her songs if they come on the radio.
Yeah.
But I'm also not actively choosing to put them on. I'm not going to sit here and be like, Taylor Swift, blah, 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 blah. But I'm not a Swiftie. My best friend, that pisses her off so bad. I think she wants nothing more than for me to be a Swiftie. Anyways, doesn't matter. She has, I think it's a 12-minute version long of All Too Well.
Okay.
Which crushes me because it's about Jake Gyllenhaal, and I fucking love Jake Gyllenhaal. I think he's so fine, and I think he's such a good actor. Anyways, there's a line in there, and I'm not going to get this 100% right. Don't come at me. But it's and the punchline goes, you keep getting older and all of your lovers stay the same age.
Uh-huh.
It's something like that. Basically,
yes.
Because why? Because why is it that these men...
Because they want a vulnerable woman.
It's gross.
But I mean, yeah, at this point, Leo is dating people that could be his grandchild.
See, that's nuts. That's nuts. It's already nuts to be dating somebody who's young enough to be your child.
Yes.
It's nuts to be dating somebody that could be your grandchild.
I mean, and even if you're looking at it from a serious perspective, like, what the hell do you even have in common?
I don't understand.
What 22-year-old
Wants
to hang out with grandpa?
I mean, I guess if you're on a yacht. But honestly, I feel like that would get old.
Yeah.
I really feel like it would, because when I was that age, I wanted to go out like every single night. And I don't know. I think that people in Hollywood party differently, because if I'm being honest, sometimes like when I hear about like, oh, they were partying night after night after night, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
That sounds
like,
exhausting.
I can't do that.
No.
And for now, I still have a 2 as my first number.
Yeah.
And these people are like 50s. 60s.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe there's a little bit. I have no idea.
I think they might be a little enhanced.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but like that's what I'm saying though, is like wouldn't that get exhausted? I don't know. I've never done drugs
I
like
wouldn't
that.
know.
I wouldn't know. But I feel like at a certain point, like your body has to be exhausted.
Yes.
But I mean also, yeah, maybe the drugs like
Well, if they're that
keep you
unhappy,
going.
then they want to escape reality anyway.
That's true. That is true. So I don't know. Maybe it's not quite as bad for these women because
These men are partying still.
yeah, and they get to go on like probably pretty cool vacations and shit.
But then that doesn't tell me that they actually like them.
No, of course not.
They're using them.
No, it's a status thing.
Yeah.
100%. Like that's not an actual happy relationship.
Neither of you are happy in that relationship.
No, especially Leo's women. I feel like it would be like on your 24th birthday.
You're just waiting for
You're
it.
like, fuck, I've got one more year.
Yeah.
One more year. I got to figure out how to get as much out of this as I can.
Yeah.
Because truly, like, why would you date Leo if you know he's going to break up with you once you hit a certain age? There's no lasting.
No, you're kidding yourself.
Yeah. That's probably what they want.
It's almost like a job, like internship.
Yes. That you know you're not actually going to be hired on for after.
You know, this lasts 3 years.
Yep.
I'm going to get as much out of it as I can in 3 years. And then,
yep. And they're like, we don't hire our interns. So once your internship is over,
yeah,
you're gone. You're out of here.
You got to find another position.
Yeah.
Hope you make enough connections.
Yeah. Use your time here wisely. Yikes, dude.
Like, that's messed up.
That did actually break my heart, though, about Leo.
Yeah.
And a little bit about John Cena. Well, not all age gaps are bad.
No, I mean, even him, it's over 10 years.
Yeah. I also do feel like, and I don't know because I'm not there yet, but like as my mom got older, each husband got older too.
Now, don't take this the wrong way.
You shut your mouth.
She wasn't exactly the paragon of examples of healthy relationships.
No, she wasn't. She picked a good first man, and then after that,
it kind of.
Sorry, the other ones suck.
Yeah,
I don't care. I'll say that.
Yeah,
but I think I have kind of noticed that.
I will use one example of my grandpa and his wife, and they've been married for as long as I can remember, and they're 10 years apart.
See, and that's what I'm saying. I think that some age gaps aren't bad. Yeah. Like just because it's an age gap, that doesn't mean that it's a bad thing.
Yes.
I also think that it matters when you meet a person.
Yes.
Because if you meet someone
when you're 17 and they're 27, that's a lot worse than meeting someone when you're 37 and they're 47.
Yeah. I just think that if somebody has a 1 as their first number,
you shouldn't be dating them seriously.
Unless you are like 1 year older.
You also have to have a 1.
Or you have a 1. That's what I'm saying. You can do like 19 and 20.
Sure.
Maybe even 19 and 21.
But that's kind of the line.
Yeah. Like, because honestly, I met my ex-husband when I was 19 and he was 25. And that, looking back, is a little odd.
Yeah.
It was a little weird, for sure. Especially because I acted like a 19-year-old.
Right.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I saw that post and I was like, what on earth? I was really hopeful that the comments were going to be like, this is wild. Like, you guys are just plotting to ruin.
No, it's men who are mad
Yeah.
that they can't be shitty.
Yeah.
But you can't always get what you want.
You can't always get what you want. No, just be better. Just be better.
Be nice.
Anyways.
How hard is it to be nice?
Apparently, it's really hard.
Apparently. Like, I feel like women don't actually want that much.
I'm getting a wave of cramps.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sinking. I'm sinking.
With the moon? Did you see that video?
What video?
Oh, I sent you one. I don't remember if it was last night.
Is it on Instagram?
Probably.
I don't have my Instagram notifications
Oh, you
turned
need
on.
to fix that.
No, I get too many of them.
Can you, like...
They piss me off.
Can you say which ones?
Nope.
That's annoying.
Because every time I've tried, it works for like 2 days. And then it just starts spamming me. This person posted a story. I don't fucking care.
I think I only have mine set up so that if I'm directly messaged.
Yeah, that's what I've tried to do.
And it just didn't
on
work.
both of my phones. And it just, I don't know. It's just me, I guess.
Mm.
Yeah, because I had them turned on for a little bit. And I was like, yay.
I have noticed that you haven't been watching them.
Yeah, because I get too many damn notifications. I don't like the notifications. I don't have my Facebook turned on. I don't have my
either.
Instagram turned on. I barely have Snapchat turned on. But that's just because there's certain people that I like to talk to.
Yeah.
On that app. Well, and that one lets me only do if somebody
Sends you a
messages
snap.
I don't care about, yeah. Sorry.
I wish I could turn off the notification for when Snapchat snaps you.
I wish that Snapchat would stop Snapchatting.
Yeah.
Yes.
It pisses me off.
Yes. Yeah, I know. Leave me alone. Don't snap me.
And don't force me to open it to make it go away.
I know, which is so funny because Snapchat is actually the only app that I don't want notifications from. Like my text messages and like my email and stuff.
Yeah.
I have a lot of like unread text messages that just kind of
I'm anal.
hang out.
I can't have
I think
any.
most people are.
I can't have any red dots.
Yeah. I don't care. But Snapchat, that'll piss me off if I have a red dot on that one.
Do it. I just had to remove my work email from my phone because
you had too many red dots.
Well, and so then I was reading my work emails when I wasn't at work, and I was like, you know what? I
don't ever keep work shit on my phone.
No, I was like, no, I need to not.
No.
So I took it off.
No, did I ever tell you at the last job, not my last job, the pharmacy job that I was at?
Yeah.
Where we communicated through Slack?
Yeah, and you were getting Slacks all the fucking time.
Yeah, and they tried to tell me that I needed to download the app onto my phone, and I said,
No.
Absolutely not.
No, thank you.
If I'm not at work, then I'm not.
You don't need to reach me.
Nope, I've got my hours set on my thing. If somebody Slacks me and I've got a gray dot next to me, that's on them.
Yeah.
If I'm clearly not active, then I'm clearly not here.
And I'm not answering if you're not paying me.
No! And that shit pisses me off so bad when you're out and about somewhere and somebody's messaging you something at work and I'm like, dude, I'm in a movie theater right now. Can you leave me alone?
Go away.
I paid to go do this and you're bugging me.
Yeah.
Oh.
You are not entitled to my time right now.
No. Mm-mm. Anyways, sorry, what was the video that you sent me? Something about the moon?
Oh, yeah. Apparently, they've done studies and women's menstrual cycles used to be synced with the moon.
Oh, I was saying sinking as an S-I-N-K.
Oh.
Like I'm sinking into the couch. No, I don't think so. Because the full moon was last week.
Yeah, it was. So they've discovered that we've disrupted that somehow.
Probably. What's that thing that they put in our food that we're not supposed to have?
Everything?
GMOs. Are GMOs bad? I don't know.
They're not. People think they are. They're literally all it means is that they've been like selectively bred to have certain traits.
Well, aren't there other acronyms that are supposedly so bad for us? Human growth hormones or something.
That's one of them.
There you go. It's probably what's in our food.
Antibiotics.
And our work. I got told by somebody that in I can't remember what country it was, they get days off. Like you get like this many days off every month for your period, basically.
They get menstrual time off.
Yeah.
We were literally just talking about that.
We were?
Yeah, that if men had periods, that would be a thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish that we had that here.
I don't know. I feel like have periods gotten worse?
They might have. Well, okay. I don't actually know that because genetically all of the women in my family, up to as far as I know, my maternal grandmother had horrible periods.
They just didn't talk about it.
No, I think they did. I think they just didn't do it with microphones in front of their faces.
No, that's fair.
Like my mom knew that her mom had a terrible period.
Well, yeah, like we were a community. So the women talked to the women, but they didn't share it with the world.
Yeah.
So we don't have like record of it.
We got a comment. And listen, okay. I gotta think of how to phrase this. Okay. This could have been meant in two different ways.
Okay.
The first one, it could have very well just been meant as let me bitch about mine.
Yeah.
Right? Now me, I'm a little hot-headed. I'm a little sensitive. I get my feelings hurt.
Yeah.
A decent amount.
And it's, that time.
You know what? You're so right. You really can't blame me for getting sensitive about it. Anyways, this comment, because it was on a video where we were talking about periods.
Yes. We were describing our period cramps.
Our period cramps. And this comment, the first sentence, maybe if this sentence hadn't have been there, I wouldn't have been like, but it said, well, aren't you lucky? And then it went on to say, I have endometriosis. My period cramps are terrible.
And how did that make you feel?
Not good, Lucy. Not good. And I'll tell you why. Because I also have endometriosis.
Yes, you do.
And I also have terrible, terrible, terrible cramps.
Debilitating.
I have gone home from work. I have nearly passed out. I have thrown up. I have sat on many a tile floor.
Yes.
Crying, just looking off into the distance going, I'm not going to make it to the bottle of Tylenol. I'm going to die here on this floor because I can't get to painkillers. And again, there's a very good chance that she did not mean it like that.
Well, and there was no way she could know that.
No, but I think that's something I want to talk about.
Yes.
Is you don't know what other people are going through.
Yes.
You don't know how bad somebody is dealing with something just because maybe they're not overly vocal about what they themselves go through.
Yes.
But one thing that is going to probably piss me off more than a lot of things, and you know this about me, is invalidating somebody else's experiences and feelings.
Yes.
I think that is one of the least cool things that a person can do.
For sure.
Because it doesn't matter. Here's my thing.
You're ready.
I'm ready. Here's my thing. Is to anybody who experiences those types of cramps, I am so sorry. They're terrible. It's awful. What a horrible thing to have to deal with. But there are also the women who experience what we described in that video.
A lot of people.
And that is still horrible.
Yes.
Horrible. That's basically telling somebody you cannot complain about the fact that you are in a lot of pain and you have to go through work every day and pretend like nothing is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because mine are worse.
Well, it'd be like saying that you aren't allowed to complain about your pinky finger being broken because my femur is broken.
Yes. Yes.
Your pinky's still broken.
Yes.
The fact that my femur is broken does
mean not make my pinky any less broken.
Yes.
Yes. They still hurt. They still suck. That's okay. There was this man. Once upon a time, there was a man. Dun, dun, dun. And he told me, okay, I was 2 months into my divorce at this point.
Uh-huh.
I was living with my mom.
Oh, that man.
Yeah, oh, that man. Oh, that man.
I fucking hate that man. Sorry.
I was living with my mom. I felt like my entire world was falling apart.
Yeah.
My divorce was messy. My mom was going through her health issues. I felt like my entire world was falling apart.
You couldn't have your cat.
I couldn't have my cat. It was just terrible.
Yeah.
I had to basically start my life over.
I mean, you uprooted and moved everything.
I literally packed up my car one day and drove from California to Texas.
Yes.
And I just put whatever would fit in my car and I drove.
Yes.
I had to rebuild.
Yes.
And I was really not doing well with it. My mental health was on the floor.
And your lawyer fucking sucked.
Oh my gosh. And this man, because I had just gotten a text that really pissed me off. And so I was crying. And this man had the audacity to come up to me and say, "What do you have to be upset about? There's people who have it way worse than you." Okay, Ken.
Uh-huh.
Does that mean that I'm not allowed to be happy because people have it way better than me too?
Right.
That phrase actually makes zero sense to me. What do you have to be upset about? There are people who have it worse than you.
Why are you upset about your pinky? There's people with broken femurs.
Literally. Okay, also by that logic, that means that there is only one person in this world who is allowed to be upset about anything because they have it the worst.
There's only one sad person and one happy person.
Yes.
And everybody else just has to be flat.
Nothing. It doesn't make sense to me.
No.
And the thing is like, I just...
Like, stop it.
Knock it off. Knock it off. Let people be upset about things.
People are allowed to feel their feelings.
That is such a big thing. Because if there is also one thing that I have learned over the past couple years, it is that if you do not actually feel and process your feelings... Whereas I saw a video that was like my therapist trying to explain processing my emotions. And it was like, you can't go around it. You can't go under it. The only way is through it. And it's true because I have tried to go around, under, over all of the things. And all that happens is that it bubbles and it manifests in other ways too, like in like physical illness.
It's like water. It's going to find a crack.
Yes. Yes, exactly. So feel your feelings. If you're upset about something, be upset about that something.
Yeah.
You are allowed to be upset.
And you don't even have to be correct. That's the thing. You don't even have to be right.
No,
You're still allowed to feel the feelings that you have.
Now, that doesn't mean that you're allowed to take it out on other people.
No.
But you are allowed to feel those feelings.
Yes.
How many times? I literally just did this to you, last week, where we were standing in the kitchen and you're like standing there doing dishes and I was just shouting my angry words towards you. Uh-huh. Because that's what I needed.
Yes.
You know, I honestly, at that point, I didn't even really need you to say anything. I just needed you to be there so that I could get my feelings and my emotions out. So that I could actually process.
And that was okay.
But like telling other people that you are not allowed to be upset leads them to bottle things up.
And it's bullshit.
And it leads them to think that they have to go through things alone.
Yes.
And that
makes it worse.
Makes it so much worse. And that is contributing to a very large problem in society, in my opinion.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree.
It makes me really mad.
I think it's all connected. It's like this individualism bullshit. It's all about me, 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 me.
Yes.
And that's why we have no community.
Well, but I also think that the people who are saying, you can't be upset, like they're trying to do the whole thing of it's not all about you. But it's the wrong way to do it.
It can't be about you because it's about me.
Oh, yeah. Okay. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. I also think that, again, like back to that comment, and if this person is listening, this is not a dig on you. Because, like I said, there's a very real chance that was just supposed to be like, well, let me tell you about my shitty cramps.
And your shitty cramps suck.
They suck.
I'm so sorry you have to experience that.
But because I also have endometriosis, I also have very similar cramping experiences.
You felt invalidated.
Well, and it's like you don't know me. You don't know what I'm going through. And so I also, from an emotional trauma standpoint, have had a lot of people tell me that I don't know certain aspects of trauma.
Mm-hmm.
And I would never look at them and say, well, you're fucking wrong. But I do kind of sit there sometimes and go, you don't know me. You actually know nothing about me. You know what I've chosen to let you know.
But you've had your trauma invalidated over and over
and over
and over.
By people who literally know nothing about me.
Yes.
Nothing. And I think about that a lot because in my line of work, like I am like a hairdresser in the sense that people share things with me. People share.
You're a chair therapist.
Yes. Could you imagine if somebody came in, and I'm just making up scenarios here. If somebody came in and said, I found out that my husband cheated on me on our wedding night. Could you imagine if I said, oh, well, aren't you lucky? My ex-husband cheated on me my entire marriage.
Right.
Could you imagine?
That's so shitty.
That would be so shitty. Because just because this shitty thing happened to me, that doesn't mean that shitty thing didn't happen to you.
And it doesn't mean that it didn't hurt.
And nobody would deserve that type of treatment.
No.
Regardless if what I had been through was worse.
There is more than enough pain to go around.
Unfortunately, yes.
And we can all have our own pain.
Yes. So instead of going, well, that's not as bad as what I'm dealing with, you are more than allowed. If I'm talking about something that I've gone through or something and you want to go, you and I do this a lot. And maybe this is partially just an ADHD thing too, because I know that ADHD people relate to each other differently.
When it gets misunderstood a lot as trying to take the focus away.
Yes, when in reality we're just sharing that
we're relating.
Yes.
I relate to you.
Yes.
I know what you're feeling.
Yes. But like where I'll be like, man, I had to deal with this today at this place. And you'll be like, oh, I had to deal with this today at this place.
Yeah.
That's not taking away from my shit. That's just you going, let me throw some things on this fire pit.
Yeah.
And that's
today
okay.
sucked. My day sucked too.
Yes. But you're not going,
let's commiserate.
Well, my day sucked worse than yours.
No.
It's okay.
We can be mad together.
Yeah. That's okay.
We can share each other's pain.
But maybe don't say, well, aren't you lucky? When you actually have no idea.
I'm not lucky.
I'm not. I'm really not. And if I'm being honest, I don't care if a woman experiences 0 cramps.
I'm happy for her.
She still has to
bleed.
Yep. and pretend like she's not.
Yep.
Can we talk about that for a second? This is a very don't listen if you're a man episode.
Or maybe do. I hope
Maybe
you learn
do.
something.
Well, I'm about to get a little bit gross. Not really, but kind of.
I think they could deal with a little bit of gross.
I think that they should have to. Do you ever feel ashamed when you're on your period?
Yeah, I feel gross.
Yes. And you have to pretend like you
Like
don't
you're
feel
not.
disgusting.
Yes.
But that's, yeah.
That is one of the things about my workplace that I love is that pretty much our entire department is women.
Yeah.
And we're upfront with each other about it.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I sent out a text just this week. It was like, look, I'm really sorry. I just started my period. My cramps are killing me. I'm doing my best. But I'm not at 100% today. And we're able to uplift each other and support each other through that and, like, offer each other drugs and snacks and, like, how you doing, buddy?
See, I love that. I remember in college, like, I have always tried to be very, like, I'm a woman. I have a period.
Yeah.
Deal with it. In college, one of my roommates, we were both dating roommates as well, which worked out perfectly for us. And she went to the bathroom, and then she had, like, I had watched her pull her toilet paper wrapped, like, applicator out of her pocket and shove it into her purse. And I said, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't say that because I was at a Mormon school.
Yes.
And she was like, well, I don't want them to know.
She didn't want to put it in the boys' garbage.
Yeah. And so I was like, sorry, guys. Like, I went to the bathroom and took the tampon.
Yeah.
And, like, put it in the bathroom and went, sorry, guys, you've got an applicator in there. I'm on my period. Because that's ridiculous.
You shouldn't
have to hide it. It is what it is, okay? And you know
Half
what?
of the
all
world
of these fucking men who are like, we need to procreate, blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, how do you think that you can't do that if a woman doesn't have a period?
Correct.
So fuck off.
Correct.
Sorry.
What do you think birth looks like?
Literally, oh my gosh, it's gross, if I'm being honest. It's wild. It's terrifying.
I think that every man who procreates should have to watch.
I think so too, because it's happening to
your wife.
Yes.
The mother of your child.
She's the one who has to actually physically do that.
She's the one experiencing this.
Yes.
The least you can do is watch and understand what she's going through.
Yep. But no, even though I have been this person who has just been like, I have a period, and I'm still incredibly, I feel a very deep sense of shame when I'm out in public.
I had this experience when I was 18. We went to Cedar Point, which is a roller coaster park in Ohio. And I got my period while I was at the park. And I had one emergency tampon, which lasted me most of the day.
Sure.
But I was leaking on the way home. I think we stopped at like a Chili's or something for dinner. And so I went to the bathroom, and they had a machine for tampons and stuff.
Did you have to pay for it?
Yes, but also it was empty. And I asked every woman in that bathroom if they had anything, and they didn't. And they were all just like, I'm so sorry. And so then I had to go find a manager, and the manager was a man, to see if they could restock it, and they couldn't. And he offered me $2. And I was like, sir,
what am I supposed to do with this?
I can't bleed on that.
Right. Have you ever had to do the toilet paper roll?
All the time.
Oh, it's horrible. And it never really works.
No.
And it just shreds.
Yes.
It's horrible. It's horrible. I was out with some people, and I started my period, and same type of thing where I had already gone through my emergency tampon. And then I was like, it's okay. Like, I will be okay if we go straight home. And they were like, well, we want to go out to eat. And so I said, okay, well, we're going to need to stop by a convenience store then, or like a gas station or something. And they were like, what? You can't like hold it? And I was like,
how do you think this works?
Now, granted, we were in high school, so like they weren't, but I was like,
no. If I ever have children, and if I ever have boys, they're going to get the same talking to.
Yes.
They're going to learn exactly how periods work.
Yes.
And what women need and how to help them.
But I think that's so smart because then when they're grown-ups and they are married, they can know what they're
girlfriends or their friends
That's
that
what
are
I'm
girls. Like,
saying.
they don't have to be embarrassed.
Yes.
They don't have to feel ashamed.
Yes. This is kind of off topic, but do you know who Dylan Mulvaney is?
Mm-mm.
So she's trans and she's like a huge spokesperson for it. She's the one I'm pretty sure I've told you about her, that she goes day 42 of girlhood and just talks about like her. Okay.
That's
She
cute.
was put on like a Bud Light can and she's the reason why Bud Light.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Boycotted.
Yes. So she has this video where she was like, I bought some tampons today and I know what you're thinking. Dylan, where are you going to put that? And she was like, but I'm keeping them in my purse so that if I'm ever, because she was in a bathroom and somebody was like, do you have a tampon? And she was like, no. So she went out and she bought tampons specifically so that if somebody needed one, she could go, yes, I do. Let me give you one. And I think that is just the cutest thing.
I think that's amazing.
I think when I saw, like, I knew
that's women supporting women.
Yes. Yes.
Like, you go, girl.
I know. I was like,
I think that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Instead of having empty tampon dispensers.
Yeah. And what we ended up having to do was go to a gas station after dinner. So I've been bleeding on toilet paper this whole time.
Which I don't understand. I think I'm like, can you guys please like get a sense of urgency here?
Right. And they were like dilly-dallying and like skipping places. And I was like, can we just get a gas station, please?
Oh my
and one of my guy
gosh.
friends was like, are you okay? And I was like, no, I'm cramping and I'm bleeding.
Right. I'm ruining one of my favorite pair of chonies right now.
Yeah.
And I'm about to ruin my pants too.
And they were just little Sophie shorts because, you know what? I'm about to ruin your upholstery.
That's actually terrifying. At least for me, I had jeans on, so I knew that I had like a layer.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I would have been panicked.
Like, no, this is a big deal. Yeah, I'm a little cranky.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Yeah, but there really truly are men who think that we can just like.
It's like peeing.
Yeah.
That they think you go to the toilet and it's just like a psh.
Yeah. Nope.
No.
No control over that one, buddy.
I mean, like, have you ever had flows where it's like you have to hurry out of the shower?
Yeah. Yeah. I have. This might be gross. I have had to put a tampon in the shower.
Me too.
Before because I'm like, not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Or like when you like say, I'm telling you, this is kind of a gross episode. When you like stand up and you're like, whoa.
Yes.
Or
you get out of bed.
Yeah. I had just yesterday actually because clots.
Yes.
And they really suck.
Yes, they do.
To pass. Have you ever had it where you're cramping so bad and then it's like all of a sudden you just like feel that you've passed the clot and like all of a sudden it's like the relief and you're like, oh, thank God. Thank God that's over with.
Well, and we need to acknowledge the period shits.
They're so bad.
They're so bad.
They're so bad. They really are. They're terrible. They suck.
Yeah. And I get them every time.
Yeah. Sometimes when you sneeze and you have to like put that reverse pressure, like you feel the sneeze coming on. And so you just like, you have to put reverse pressure on your abdomen because otherwise you feel like your ovaries are going to explode when you actually sneeze. Oh, that is such a sharp pain. That is one of the worst pains. And sometimes that happens to me even when I'm not on my period because I have cystic ovaries.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I'm so sorry for that.
Sometimes it's like, because I'm not expecting it, and so I'll sneeze and I'll be like, hold on. Yeah. I had a cyst rupture at work one day when I worked in a restaurant. And I think because I had just picked up a tray of food and I had twisted. And I stopped
burst.
dead in my tracks.
I'd be surprised. Like, did you end up dropping the food?
No.
I'm impressed.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when people actually tell me that I'm a baby, and I'm like, okay, but like, no, I handled that like a fucking champ. I like twisted back around and put the tray back on the thing and like ran to the walk-in, because that's where you cry in a restaurant.
Yeah.
And I just like dropped to my knees in the walk-in and started sobbing. And then I got home from work that day, and my then husband was like, dude, you look pregnant. What's up?
Because you get super bloated.
It was the wildest thing. I took pictures too of like, this is me now. And then 2 days later, and it was like, holy crap.
No, I feel for all of you that have those cysts.
It's rough. It's rough. And like, like sometimes I can tell when I'm on my period, I can tell which ovary has like cysts on it, because I can feel it more when it's, yeah. It's not fun.
No.
It's not fun. And there are a lot of other symptoms that come with like PCOS and stuff that a lot of women, which I kind of do want to talk about too, especially in my line of work. I do hair removal.
Yeah.
And I would say probably 80% of my clients are women with PCOS. And
because they get the hair on their face.
And they're so embarrassed. And the first time that people come to see me, they're like, I don't know what's going on. Like, this is so embarrassing. And it's like, one of the first things that I say is, you are not alone.
No.
And they go, oh. And I go, no, I don't think you understand. Most of my client base is this. And they're like, really? Yes.
It's a lot more common than you think.
It's actually so common. And
it's just we're all so ashamed to have hair anywhere.
Yes. And it's not even just if you have PCOS too. It's like menopausal women.
Yeah, it's hormones.
It's 100% hormones. But one thing that I have had a lot of clients tell me about is they're like, well, nobody talks about it.
No,
they're
ashamed.
Don't. Yes. They're like, I don't understand why my mom didn't ever tell me that this was probably going to happen to me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wish she had.
Because that's insane that you are so embarrassed when this is so much more common than you think it is.
I'm ashamed of my peach fuzz. And that's not even close.
Yeah.
To the same thing.
Yeah. Women are so ashamed to have any type of hair. What do you want us to do about it?
It's natural.
Mm-hmm. It is. Yeah. I don't know. And I think that's just, it kind of goes back to my whole, and obviously you've been saying this too, but like community.
We need to support each other.
We need to support each other and tell each other
what's going on.
Yes.
God, because there's so many women out there that are just completely in the dark.
Yes.
Who have no idea what's happening.
Yes.
And they think that they're just a freak.
Yeah.
And they have to hide it.
If this was a thing of, hey, women, this can happen to you for this reason or this reason, or, once you start reaching this age, you should probably expect that you're going to start getting some
whiskers.
Yeah, right here.
That's what my grandma calls them, her whiskers.
Yep. Yep. And it's usually in these two spots right here.
Yeah, she makes us pluck them because she can't see them anymore.
That would hurt.
Yeah.
Because, oof. Yeah. Plucking hairs hurts one by one.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Yeah. No, I wish that women would talk more.
I do too.
I wish that it was safer for women to talk more.
And to any woman out there, if I'm ever in a bathroom with you, I'm a safe person to talk to.
Yeah. Same.
I'll tell you anything I know, and I will
Yeah.
share my tampons with you.
Yeah. Just don't tell me that I'm
Lucky.
lucky.
None of us are lucky.
None of us are lucky.
We're women.
Let's all be miserable together, and maybe that'll make us a little less miserable.
I'll share my Tylenol.
I will share mine too, and I usually have some.
I
And Tums.
I actually, if you want, I can show you. I have this little pill case.
You do. I love that.
Let me
pill
grab
case.
it.
It's a great pill case.
And for the record, this is not sponsored, but I did get it on TikTok Shop.
Oh, did you?
It's a Pilly Pal,
Oh.
but it's got all these compartments with little stickers.
Wait. Yeah, I actually love that.
And I've got everything. And I'm like, every time anybody needs any, like, oh, I have a headache, or like, my allergies are so bad, I'm like, do you want some drugs?
Yeah, I need to get one of those. Because I keep all of my pills in a Ziploc baggie.
Yeah. Not my favorite method.
Yeah. Not mine either, but you work with what you got.
Yeah.
But I always come stacked with Tylenol, ibuprofen, and Tums, and
Nice.
dairy pills.
Yeah. I've also got heartburn medicine too.
Well, yeah. That's what my Tums are for.
They're okay.
I'm going to be honest. Sometimes I think that Tums are a placebo.
I think they're good for like indigestion, but when you're having like reflux, I don't think they do as much.
I don't think they do enough. Not for people who like have it chronically.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't ever want anybody to be in pain.
No.
So I'm happy to share what I've got. And that's why I keep that.
I will share my drugs. And my tampons. Except for I'm trying to not look. I think we've moved on to like cups.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. I skipped over that and went straight to period underwear.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah, but sometimes like if I want to wear yoga pants or something.
Yeah, there is that.
Or even just jeans.
No, I don't think I would wear mine with jeans.
Yeah, I always like try to put jeans on and then I'm like, you can see the lines. I don't like seeing the lines. I'm very like anal about it. Because I'm going, everyone will know that I'm on my period.
Don't be ashamed.
I know. But
if you see someone that's on their period, they just need a little help.
Yeah.
A little compassion.
Offer them a cookie if you have one.
I would love a cookie.
Seriously. I always like the day that I'm going to start my period, I'm like, chocolate!
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I was on birth control for 8 years. And then I went off of it about a year and a half ago. And when my period started to like get back on a regular cycle, I started getting the chocolate cravings, and I was like, what is happening? I don't know why I need chocolate so much all of a sudden. And one of my coworkers was like, well, are you starting your period?
And you were like, huh?
Yeah.
What? How did you know?
It's like, that's a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's true. It happens every time now.
Yep. Where you're just like, I need all of the chocolate.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. I also really crave cheese. Yeah.
I always crave cheese.
Well, me too, but I'm pretty good about like
curbing it.
Yeah. 'Cause lactose.
Yeah.
But no, when I'm like cheese, like garlicky cheese was my kick the other day.
Garlic cheesy bread.
Oh, or like a garlic cheesy dip. But I didn't have any. And I didn't have any cheese either. So I just ate more chocolate. What are they selling? Give me the chocolate. Yeah.
Chocolate.
Yeah. Anyways.
I think that's what we've got today.
Was this too much of an episode?
We'll see.
I guess we will see. Let us know your thoughts. Don't be too mean. I say that every time. I say don't be too mean. And then,
people are mean.
She wasn't actually mean.
No.
She really wasn't. She really wasn't. I am sensitive.
No, I think it's a society thing. I think it's ingrained at this point.
Yeah, I agree.
And we just need to relearn it.
Yeah.
We need to relearn how to love each other.
Yeah. But I won't ever not be sensitive, so
there's that.
Careful with what you say. Just know that maybe I'll have something to say about it.
Yeah.
We're on for all of the main things.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Two Dumb Bitches.
That's us.
Sometimes Two Dumb Bitches Pod. You'll find us.
Yeah, we're there.
Yeah, we're there.
Leave us a comment. Sometimes we'll talk about it.
Sometimes we'll talk about it.
We like hearing from you.
We do, actually.
It makes us very excited.
Yeah, it actually really does.
And if you want to yell at us, you can send us an email too. That's twodumbitchespod with no I at Gmail. We'll probably talk about that too. Just know that.
Yeah.
But it's there.
Yeah.
Or just say hi.
Okay.
But
yeah,
we're going to go.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Every villain is lemons.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember.
One butthole. I am fucking delicious.